Alright, so when you're checking a height on a greens mower, all you really need is the height checking tool. I don't actually know what it's called. Ours is an AccuGauge and a greens mower. So let's get started. Alright, so before you check a height on a greens mower, you gotta make sure that not only the reels are clean, because you won't get an accurate reading, but you need to make sure that the rollers at the front and at the back are clean. And ours are clean, so we'll check the height. Before you check the height, you need to make sure your gauge is reading 0. So if it's not, you just turn the gauge until it reads 0. Alright, so to check a height, you take your gauge, and there's a little knob on this side, or the underside, I guess is what you'd call it, and you hook that knob on the bed knife, like so, and you make sure that the plate is touching either end of the roller, and then you'll get a reading as to what your mower is set to. Ours are set to 150, so this mower is set to the proper height. You do the same thing on both sides, and if both sides are even, then you'll get an even cut. Alright, so if you had to adjust the height, you take this little rod out, and it just pulls out on one of the two sides. There's a little knob that just pops back. Where's it push forward? Oh, you push forward and it comes off on the other side, and you can just pull out the rod. So once you've removed the rods, there's a bolt on either side of the mower, right here, and all you do is you turn it either clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on if you need to raise or lower the height, and 10 revolutions of the bolt is 1/1000 of an inch, so you just keep adjusting, and once you get both sides to match for height, you put the rod back in and your mower is good to go. Alright, so just to recap the steps, the first thing you have to do is make sure the reel and the rollers are clean. Then you check the height of the mower. If it needs to be adjusted, you remove the rod in the back and turn the bolts either clockwise or counterclockwise to adjust the height. Once both sides of the mower match for height, you put the rod back in and your mower is set up.